Welcome to the Midlife Leap, a lifestyle talk show for women in midlife. I'm your host, Sanita Johnson, and I am excited to share tips and interviews on topics ranging from business, career, current news, fashion, shopping, health, travel, and so much more. And because I'm known as the Midlife Leap Coach, from time to time, I'll share some of my signature Midlife Leap coaching tips. So come on, ladies, let's reignite and reimagine our Midlife Leap journey together. Ladies, we're going to have a bit of fun right now with, a bucket list, a midlife bucket list. I want you to think of 10 things that you have not experienced that you've always wanted to experience. Sometimes we get so caught up and busy in our lives. And of course, with midlife, we're looking at the things that we've done and the things that we haven't done. And often we beat ourselves up more for the things that we haven't done. But you got to pat yourself on the back because regardless of what occurred, you've done the best that you could with what you got, and you got to give yourself credit. A midlife bucket list is sort of a way to do that. Instead of waiting to retirement to create one, do it now, right? So this segment is about having fun, creating a midlife bucket list of fun stuff to do, right? So here's some ideas. I have 10 good ideas for you. 1, go whale watching. If you live near an ocean, you can get near an ocean, near a beach or whatever. Look for a whale watching tour. I've done it. It's a lot of fun. 2, sign up and take dancing classes, salsa, tango, the ballroom dancing. I know that's old school, but that's okay. Something new. Hip hop, Get some energy in you. Number 3, go on a Hollywood bus tour. Get out to LA if you haven't been already and see where your favorite stars live. There's a lot of people who live in LA. I'm one who's never done a star tour, right? Well, I used to live in LA. But number 4, take lessons, selling lessons, tennis lessons, yoga lessons, something you've always wanted to do. Number 5, you said you're going to travel more foreign travel, so learn some foreign languages. 6, Broadway is up and running. Go check out a Broadway show. Number 7, if you haven't talked to your high school best friend or college friends, look them up and catch up with them, right? Number 8, you deserve to splurge on something extravagant. Give yourself a gift. Number 9, research your family history. It's pretty easy to do with the DNA test now. And number 10, the other idea is change your hairstyle, change your makeup, just mix it up. So create your midlife bucket list and just remember, it's about taking yourself out of a comfort zone, bringing some newness and excitement in your life, and doing it now. Do you have anxiety attacks about how to use Instagram for your business? Well, Honor Marks started her Instagram consulting practice during the pandemic after a group of women in a business mentoring group encouraged her to start showing women how to use Instagram to grow their business. Within 24 hours of launch, she had 7 clients sign up. Now that's impressive. Now, this Instagram master is just like most of us. She's a 56-year-old single mom in American dialect. She lives in the south of France where she runs 3 gorgeous, charming geets. Please say that word for me. Geets. Which are holiday rental apartments located near Carcassonne Village, which is known for winemaking and its exquisite location only 30 minutes from the Mediterranean beaches. Now that sounds fabulous, but I'm going to stop focusing about the village and focus on Instagram for this interview. Now, Honor, I'm just wondering, when women come to you concerned about how to use Instagram to grow their business, what are some of the primary complaints or confusion?
Yeah, mostly it's about the fact that they are shy and don't want to put their faces out there. When you get to your mid-50s, you've developed perhaps a kind of a phobia about putting your face out there. You think you're old, and you think you're fat, you think you're wrinkly, or you think this, or you think that, and you think that you're competing with women much younger. And people think, well, who wants to see my ugly old face on here? But you have to remember, of course, who your target audience is and who you're talking to, and also have confidence in yourself. So there's a lot of little concerns, like, how do I actually do it? Lots of technicalities and stuff like that. But it's actually, I don't want to put myself out there. I don't want my face on that screen for the whole world to see. That's their vulnerable, that's their vulnerability. Yeah, I would say that.
Do you think that there's also a sense of being unfamiliar with social media? Like, we post our family stuff, our friends, but regarding their business, that's totally different.
Yeah, you're right, but I think that it has changed, and very much so in the last year. And I've seen a massive change in the last year. And I think, just to give you my background, yes, I'm here. I am running my 3 gîtes in the south of France. And when the pandemic started, all of a sudden I thought, oh my God, no one's booking holidays. What am I going to do? And I realised I needed to start showing up more. I love your mug. I need to show up more, because I wanted people to think about me when travel would be allowed again, which I was thinking, oh, that's going to be in about 3 months' time. Ha, ha, ha. But, I thought, I want them to remember who I am. I'm going to show up more. So actually, that was my attitude. And a lot of people sort of took that rein as well. But I could see with people that I was talking to that they were a little bit reticent about it. And it's enabling people to come out of their comfort zone and taking a few risks, really. And it's also sort of, some people were just on Instagram because they needed to stalk their teenagers and see what they were up to, or just to keep up with the youngsters. Whatever your reason, actually, you don't have to be there or be on it for business purposes. It could just be because you want to keep up with the youngsters, right? If you don't, can't beat them, join them. But actually, why not make it work for you? Why not make it work for you as your business? So I think that has changed an awful lot in the last year.
Now, can you share maybe 2 tips that you give your clients?
I do actually. The biggest thing I say is, number one is be authentic, be yourself. Don't try to be something that you're not, and don't worry about showing people your vulnerabilities, because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. So if you show people who you are, good days, bad days, behind the scenes, that kind of stuff, I think authenticity is really important. And my second tip is, don't overthink it. Just do it.
Okay. And I guess, what would be some other tips that you give your clients?
I think it's consistency. Really, people get very hung up on rules. And there are lots of rules of do's and don'ts. And of course, Instagram is changing all the time. It's quite hard to keep up with it. But it's about consistency. And people say, but I can't do it every single day. Well, don't do it every single day, but do it regularly, so that people come to have some expectations of you, or maybe they look forward to that post. It's going to be on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, or what have you. I also think that doing stories is really important. That's for the people that don't know, that's the bit at the top, little round circles, where you can almost do anything you want. You can be as random as you like. I think the grid is tends to be your shop window, and sort of represents what it is, what product, what service you're offering. But the stories is anything else. It's all the other stuff. It's the behind the scenes, and it's also where you share accounts and posts that you love, because it shows you're telling your clients a lot more about you when you do sharing. You're telling them your sense of humor, your principles, your values, and things that are important to you. And it's building and developing that relationship. Stories is where relationships happen. Okay. So yeah, that's the major things I would say. And you're taking risks and just coming out of your comfort zone as well, and practice. The more and more you do it, the easier it comes. I did a remix reel yesterday, which is where I did a reel on somebody else's reel, if you like. And even despite the fact that my iPhone's telling me I'm spending, God knows how many hours on my phone, I'm too embarrassed to even tell you. Actually, it took me seconds to do that reel. I had hundreds of views within minutes of it. And you know what? I had fun doing it. And I think if I were to give you one last major tip, is literally have fun doing it. If you take it too seriously, if you take yourself too seriously, then it's really dull and really boring, and nobody's going to watch you. I think it's all about, yes, education, yes, informative, yes, adding value, but also entertaining as well. It's a crap enough life out there. Excuse my French. That's actually English, but my French. It's really, it's crap out there. We've had a difficult year. I think if you could put a smile on somebody's face and you leave them smiling, they're going to remember you more because of it. So that's what I hope to do often with my Instagram as well.
Wonderful.
So, yeah.
If someone wants to reach you to inquire more about your services, how would they do that?
Well, there's many ways to reach me. On my Instagram, I have something called Linktree, which is a free downloadable thing that you can sort of load onto your little profile, your bio. And in there's all the links to my website for all things. But actually the best way...
searching Honor Marks? What are they searching for, though?
It will say Linktree Honor, I think, on it. Linktree Honor, and it's a clickable link. But best is just message me, DM me, direct message me, send me a private message. A lot of magic happens in private messaging. When people message you, that's where, again, even deeper connections, and you can, if people were actually DMing you about a product, that's where you can sort of hook them in and talk to them. So come and talk to me there, and then probably I would then give you my email address, which is it's all there. I'm very transparent. It's all on my website. It's which you can click through that clickable link to find. But I would just find me on my DMs. Come and chat to me, and I will give you all the information you need.
Wonderful. Thank you, Honor, for joining us.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me.